I still remember the way she looked at me that evening, calm but distant, as if she had already stepped into another life. We were sitting across from each other in the small cafe where we used to spend hours, dreaming about the future. Her hands were steady, but her eyes avoided mine, which made my chest tighten before she even spoke. When she finally said the words, they felt unreal. She told me she had found the love of her life and that this was goodbye. There was no anger in her voice, no hesitation, only certainty. I nodded as if I understood, though inside everything was collapsing. We had built years together, memories stitched into ordinary days, late night calls, shared secrets, quiet walks that felt endless. I wanted to remind her of all that, but I realized she had already let it go. Love, when it leaves, takes its memories with it. I asked her when it happened, not because I needed details, but because silence scared me. She said it wasn't sudden, that her heart had slowly shifted. Hearing that hurt more than betrayal. It meant there was no single moment to blame. As she spoke, I noticed how peaceful she seemed. That peace was something I had tried to give her but never fully could. For the first time, I understood that love isn't always about effort, it's about alignment. When she stood up to leave, time slowed. I wanted to stop her, to say something dramatic that would change everything. Instead, I wished her happiness, surprising even myself. She smiled subtly, thanked me, and walked away. That night, the city felt louder and emptier at the same time. Every street reminded me of her. Every song felt personal. I wondered how someone could exit your life so cleanly while leaving such a mess behind. Days turned into weeks, and the pain didn't disappear, but it changed shape. It became quieter, less sharp, more reflective. I started noticing parts of myself I had ignored while trying to be enough for someone else. I learned that loving someone doesn't guarantee they'll stay. Sometimes love is simply being part of someone's journey, not their destination. Accepting that truth was harder than the breakup itself. One afternoon, I ran into her by chance. She looked happy, genuinely so, and instead of pain, I felt relief. Her happiness no longer felt like a loss, it felt like closure. I realized that goodbye isn't always an ending. Sometimes it's a release. Letting her go allowed me to meet myself again, without compromise or fear. Now, when I think back to that moment in the cafe, it no longer breaks me. It reminds me that love, even when it leaves, teaches you how to grow. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is accept goodbye and keep walking forward.